For everyone out there that's got cats, and you go out and you buy this cat scratching post from your local pet store. Well, this thing won't use it, won't scratch it, it just stares at it. But it goes over to your couch and your wood trim in your house and it scratches the heck out of that. But won't use this cat scratch post. It's supposed to be for cats. Well, today I am going to show you how to build the last cat scratch post you will ever need. Cat will use it. The cat won't touch anything else. I've got them in my house and they work great. Let me show you what I got. Alright, what I got here is turn that right there. I got a 4x4 rough cut cedar. Make sure it has to be rough cut. 2x4 rough cut cedar. They are 8 foot long, 2x4x8 and a 4x4x8. And you're going to want one of these. They come pre-cut at Lowe's or Home Depot. And this is 3/4 inch. Make sure it's the thickest you can get. This is the base. You want plenty of room so this thing doesn't move that much. Cat will use it. And also I'm going to put a perch on it, on up. That way the cat can jump up there and the cat will scratch the crap out of this. I'm telling you, it will. This will be the last one you ever buy or build. So let's get to it. All right. You're going to want this about 6 foot tall. This way the cat. Basically, the idea is for your cat to look at it as like it's a tree, because that's what your cat is scratching out in the wild. If it's an outdoors cat, it's scratching trees. So you want this to resemble a tree, and this rough cut cedar 4x4 it does really well. Cats really love it. So this is a 4x4x8. And I'm going to cut off 2 foot. I'm going to you can use a tape measure. I just got this steel ruler. And you take your little tool here, make sure it's a straight line all the way across. If you do not have a miter saw, what you do is you put a mark here and you put a mark on the other side. And what that will do, rotate that a little bit. All right. Take your circular saw, cut this side, flip it over, cut the other side, and boom. You got your 4x4 cut where you need it to. So let's get this cut up. All right, got my mark set, and all we gotta do is cut the piece. All right, you're gonna take your pencil and the piece you just cut off, the small piece. This piece here is 2 foot long. Should be 2 foot. Exactly 2 foot. So you're just going to put this right there in the center, right there at 12 inches. So there. Doesn't have to be perfect. The cat isn't gonna care. All right, so just make an outline like that. Just like that. And what you're gonna do is go to your local hardware store, grab your two big long, these are 8-inch wood lag screws, and 2 washers. And what you're going to do is you're going to take and kind of recess to where that recesses down in there with the washer. A little bit bigger. Side. Alright. That should do it. Yep. Alright. So all you're going to do is you're going to take it and go boom and boom. And this is going to be the bottom. And we're doing this because that way you recess it a little bit. That way it don't scratch your floor. You may want to put like something over the bottom of this so it doesn't scratch your floor. But this will recess that to keep that from bulging up. You don't need just enough to recess the head there. A little bit more. That should do it. And then run right over here. All right. That's good. Now that will go right down in there. Then I want you to get your drill bit. Make your pilot hole. You don't have to make your pilot hole in the 4x4. It'll be fine. But make your pilot hole here. There we go. Alright, you got that done. Go ahead and get your pencil. If I can find my pencil. Alright. Grab your pencil and your ruler, grab the piece you cut off. And now we are going to make the same mark on this side. What we're going to do is right there in the middle of the 12, which is right here. And put that right dead center. Make a little line around it. All right. Got both sides marked up. Flip it around for the flat sides here. You're going to put this on top of your 2x4s. Just like that. I guess I can work on. All right. Now you don't have to use a nail brad. You got someone to help you with this. Make sure the bottom is flush. Get the flattest side you can get. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to use a nail brad and hold things in place since I'm doing this by myself. Alright, make sure it's even. Alright. Alrighty, take one lag bolt. Alright. Oh, can't forget the washer. Don't forget your washer. Very important. This is going to keep it from pulling out of this when Kitty starts to use it. And of course, we'll brace it up also. There we go. Okay. You're also, I forgot this myself, put 2 3-inch screws in the bottom. Oh. Definitely want to pre-drill them. The reason why you pre-drill them because this ply board here is might split or crack. You don't want that. There we go. Go ahead and that way you can recess that screw a little bit. There we go. Normally, the screw would just pull itself in and sink itself, but it's not doing that. There we go. Do the same for the next one. All recessed in, don't scratch your floor, and you can put a piece of tile, linoleum, or whatever you feel like putting on the bottom of this. Next thing we're going to do is have a brace from here to here. That's the next thing. That way that's braced up and it doesn't fall over and damage something in your home. All right, so what you do here, you take the piece that you cut off the top of the 8-footer, you do 45-degree angles, just like that. you come in here just like this. And what we're going to do, we're going to attach it to it. And that's to give this the brace to make it a lot stronger. So you don't want no bolts in the front. No screws, no bolts. This is where your cat is going to scratch. You don't want no metal right here at all. So you're going to have to come in from the back to secure it. So I'm going to flip it over, put it on the 2x4s, and get that on there. Alright, so what you want to do, make sure this is even, flush there, and I'm going to use my brad gun. Well, just to kind of hold it in place. Make sure it's flush and even as much as possible. There we go. And I'll take this and I'm going to use these lag bolts I've been using for the 1/4 inch test that I've been doing. Right on an angle like that. So I'm only going to put one. It's probably going to need one. That's a pretty heavy duty screw. There we go. Just like that. Right dead center. Make it look pretty. There we go. And then we put this in. Blow the dust away. Good. And then we're going to come from the bottom here to the back with one. And we'll have to pre-drill that a little bit after we do the cutting. All right. You're going to have to just kind of eyeball it about where it's at. I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use 3-inch. That way, if I eyeball it a little bit wrong, I ain't got a bolt come out the side, out the other side. So there we go. Over. And I'll use about 2 of these. Make sure you pre-drill. Through this plyboard. There we go. All right. I think my light over there is telling me that it's about dead. Go. All right. Takes care of that. Next thing to do is I'm going to run a border all the way around the bottom, but come on the inside here. That way your cat can scratch the outside. So come here, up, across, and down. All right, I got my 2 pieces set up. what I'm going to do is lay that here, even it up, get the best side so it's flush, which will be that one. I'm going to hold it in place. The nail gun. One on each side. Alright, I got that nailed in. Now I'm going to put some 3-inch screws in it. Alright. And you'll just do the same for the top. Alright, got my pieces for my sides. That one goes over there. And this is just a little kitty box. Maybe, you know, you can put something in there for it to sleep in. And it also creates extra weight so nothing tips. Also, I'll plan on putting a perch up top. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in through the sides instead of through the bottom. Be a little easier, and it will be about the same thing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video of the last cat scratch post you'll ever build or buy. Which I guess you'll be building it because ain't no one selling them. And let's make sure you put this piece behind here so your cat can get the full length of the body and stand there and scratch. You can add perches on up here. Make sure there's no nails, screws, or anything in the front so your cat don't cut herself, because she will work this down, or he. This little box here, add weight so it doesn't tip, and it's a little box for your cat to sleep in if they take to it. And I hope you enjoyed this how-to video, because these work really well. If you like, subscribe and hit that like button. Bye-bye.